Arash Markazi Lynn Swann says he'll stay at USC for long haul. Those are long odds. USC's athletic director wasn't having it. He's here for the long haul. It's hard to imagine Swann reaching a decade, let alone half that, on the job given what has transpired over the last 18 months, in which 3 USC athletic department employees working under him have been arrested by the FBI. Swann calls them they. Even before Tuesday's revelation of a college admissions bribery scandal, Swann was under fire for the normal things an athletic director is for. Everybody. They. Swann was also criticized in December, when, for the first time since 1968, there were no song girls at a USC men's basketball game and they were told they would not be performing at basketball games for the rest of the season. Their future they. Depending on who USC's next president is, you could also say the same for Swann as athletic director. See 2019 The Los Angeles Times. Visit the Los Angeles Times at www.lateams.com. Distributed by Tribune Content Agency, LLC.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.